Okay, so get this. We're going deep on this one.
Hmm.
This is Musa,
Okay.
student journalist
Wow.
from Somalia.
Yeah.
So conflict zones,
Right?
untold stories,
Mm-hmm.
the whole thing, right?
Birdie?
We've got like excerpts from his life, blog posts, interviews.
Wow.
I mean, the whole 9
It
yards.
is, my God.
And it really is a deep dive. You
Yeah.
won't want to miss this one.
I'm excited.
We're talking about like real courage truth
Yeah.
and the power of just one voice, one post.
It's amazing how one voice can like cut through all the noise,
Yeah, and make a difference.
especially coming from somewhere like Somalia.
Exactly.
Mm.
I mean, this is a place where just surviving is a challenge every day.
Absolutely.
And he's choosing to use his voice to tell these stories.
It's what's so fascinating about Musa, and he didn't just like witness this conflict.
Right.
He used it.
Totally.
Like it was a catalyst.
Yeah.
I mean, you think about it, a lot of people would just focus on surviving,
Of course.
which is totally understandable.
Yeah.
But Musa, he felt this need,
Yeah.
this urge to share what he was seeing.
It's like he had to do it. It
Exactly.
wasn't even a choice.
Right.
It was like a calling almost.
It's powerful stuff.
So like how did this even start?
Well, he started small
Okay.
with a blog,
Okay.
just as a way to report on local issues,
Makes sense.
things that weren't making the headlines.
Right.
You know, you have to remember, like, for people living in these conflict zones,
Yeah.
their stories rarely reach the outside world.
It's like they're invisible.
Exactly.
And their suffering is invisible too.
Yeah, Musa's blog, it became like a window into that world.
So what kind of things was he writing about?
Like, what were the risks?
Yeah, like was he putting himself in danger
Oh, absolutely.
right from the start?
One of his early posts that really got attention,
Uh-huh.
it was focused on corruption
Okay.
within the local aid distribution.
Oh, wow.
He exposed how food aid,
Which is like
I know,
essential.
literally life-saving. It was meant for refugees,
Yeah.
but it was being diverted by
No.
corrupt officials.
That's awful.
I know, and this was a dangerous story to tell,
Yeah.
even online.
So he was already taking big risks right out of the gate.
Huge risks.
Did that story have any impact?
It did. It caught the attention of an international news agency
Wow.
that was looking to cover stories coming out of Somalia.
Oh, wow.
They reached out to Musa.
So that was his big break.
It was.
Wow. That outside attention, that must have helped him reach a wider audience.
Oh, we're for sure.
But do you think that kind of exposure is always a good thing in these situations?
It's complicated.
Yeah.
On the one hand, it can give these stories the
Right.
attention they deserve.
Right.
It shines a light on injustice.
Right.
But it can also put a target on the journalist's back.
Oh, yeah.
It makes them more vulnerable.
It's like a double-edged sword.
Exactly.
So what happened next for Musa?
Well, he went on to cover even bigger